Will the Knicks actually trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo? And if they did, what would a trade package look like, a realistic one? I just saw a mock trade over on Bleacher Report that I wanted to react with you guys and kind of break down and ask you guys in the chat, would you be down to pull off a trade if it included this package, which we will be breaking down in this video. If you guys are new to the channel here to Knicks Media, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, of course, hit the like button on your way in as well, and comment down below your thoughts. Do you want your New York Knicks to go after Giannis, or would you rather just stick with the team that we got right now and don't even worry about it? Now, we broke down the offer that the Bucks actually, according to some sources and reports that we saw, not my sources, I'm not claiming to have any sources here, but other people are reporting that the Knicks actually got an offer from the Bucks in August that they were unable to accept, which is wild. That video was uploaded yesterday, but today we're talking about a hypothetical trade package that could bring Giannis Antetokounmpo to the New York Knicks. All right, let's get straight into it. I'm going to leave the link to the article down below in the description if you guys wanted to check it out. It's a Bleacher Report article that broke down potential trade packages, not just with Giannis going to the Knicks, but Giannis going to the Lakers and Giannis going to a bunch of other teams. But as we all know today, Giannis wants to go to the Knicks. And if he's going to get traded, that is indeed his preferred destination. I think there's going to be a world where Giannis explores other teams he's interested in, but according to everything that we know right now, his preferred destination is indeed the New York Knicks. All right, so let's get straight into business and talk about this hypothetical trade. So the trade is the Knicks are getting not just Giannis, but of course his brother Thanasis Antetokounmpo, which is hilarious. And the Milwaukee Bucks are getting Karl-Anthony Towns, Deuce McBride, Bacome Daddier, first-round pick swaps in 26, 28, 30, 32, and 6 second-round picks. Now, this is a hypothetical trade, but I'm telling you right now, if this was what the trade is, I am absolutely down for it. I'm a big fan of Deuce McBride. It's going to be a tough pill to swallow seeing our guy Deuce McBride get traded away. We all understand if a trade does go down, Karl-Anthony Towns will be included in it. Bacome Daddier, I don't know if that's a realistic addition because he really does not have a ton of value. I don't know if the Bucks are going to want to even have him. I'm sure they'd rather have somebody else on the Knicks than Bacome Daddier. But from a Knicks perspective, I'm down for it, of course. And if this is what it takes to get Giannis, I mean, I'm definitely down to do that. You're basically swapping Cat out for Giannis, and you are, of course, giving up one of our better players off the bench with young upside in Deuce McBride, a first-round pick the Knicks got last year, Bacome Daddier, and then a lot of pick swaps and 6 second-round picks. Now, the thing that the Knicks are not really good at right now is in terms of draft capital, because the Knicks, of course, traded for Mikal Bridges, and if we did not make that Mikal Bridges trade, you could argue the Knicks would have all the capital on the planet right now to get this deal done, but they don't, and that's okay. I like Mikal Bridges, and the fact about this trade package that I personally like is you're not giving up OG or Bridges, and I felt like in order to get Giannis, you're going to have to trade one of OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges. Can you imagine a team of Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson as your starting five, with Josh Hart off the bench and Jordan Clarkson and Yabusele? And I mean, bro, obviously this is hypothetical. We don't know if this is actually going to be the trade package, if a trade even goes down, but you are 100% selling me on this trade, Bleacher Report, 110%. Now, let's get their explanation for it. It says, because of recent trades for Mikal Bridges and Karl-Anthony Towns, the New York Knicks don't have a ton of draft assets to throw at the Bucks, exactly what I just said, but they've repeatedly come up as the spot where Giannis would like to land. That includes Wednesday, when ESPN's Adam Schefter reminded everyone that the Knicks emerged as the only team that Giannis expressed interest in over the summer. And when the superstar makes his preferred destination known, that can sometimes be enough to get a deal across the finish line. Swapping Giannis for Towns would change the geometry of the floor and the dynamic of New York's offense, but he's an obvious talent upgrade, and the idea of Jalen Brunson and Giannis pick and rolls is genuinely scary. For the Bucks, though, this isn't the best deal potentially on the table. It does give them another big man who could eventually add to the value of this trade. Moving Cat elsewhere would almost certainly bring more picks and or young talent to the Bucks. And who knows, by 2030 or 2032, those first-round pick swaps could wind up being pretty valuable. So they don't really break down too much in this. This is a really one-sided trade. I mean, the Knicks win this trade if this is what the actual package is. I would actually have to say this is extremely unrealistic based off of the hypothetical trades I've seen across the internet, this has to be one of the most one-sided and unrealistic ones I've seen. So I'm going to basically say this is not going to happen. If the Knicks are trading for Giannis, it's going to have to be way more, in my opinion, unless there's a world where Giannis is like, I want to be a Knick, and I got all the leverage, make it happen. And the Bucks are just going to be like, okay, because they can't trade Giannis to a team that he does not want to go to. Giannis has, I think 1 year under contract after the season, so he's not going to want to go somewhere unless he knows that team's going to give him the super max, and he wants to have his second home be his last home, I'm assuming, in Giannis. So if it takes this package, I'm all for it. But again, I don't really see it happen. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments, because I think that right now, this is going to stretch for a long time. And let's also not forget the elephant in the room, that Giannis is now injured. He has a calf strain. I don't know if that's a legit injury or not, but the timing of it was ridiculous. The day the news broke about Giannis potentially getting traded, eventually he goes down with an injury, non-contact, and now he's out just in time for the NBA trade deadline. And that's interesting because the timeline of his injury is literally the timeline until the NBA trade deadline. So who knows what that even is about. But I feel like December 15th is the day to watch, because that's when the technical new year begins for the NBA, where a lot of contracts become tradable. And the big thing to note here is why I think this is actually possible is because the Milwaukee Bucks called the Knicks in the summer and said, hey, what would you want for Giannis? And what would you give us, basically? And they already have conversations, and Leon Rose has to make a lot of decisions because apparently there's a lot of people speculating that the Knicks are not even interested in trading Giannis for Giannis. They're like, you know what? We like our team. We don't want to blow it up. But, bro, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know if in the minority here, you guys let me know where you stand. It is so rare to get a talent like Giannis, who is a two-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion, the way that he did it, too, the organic way. He didn't assemble a super team. He didn't go to a team that's already established. He was drafted to the Bucks, lifted that team up to a championship contender, won the whole thing, and now he's trying to go to a new squad to win another championship. And why would you not want Giannis on this Knicks team, bro? Because I don't know if this Knicks team, the way it's assembled, is capable of winning a championship. I do think that the way it's assembled, they can contend for one. I think they're good enough to be the best team in the East. I think they're good enough to go to the NBA Finals. But are they good enough to beat a team like the Thunder if they make it to the Finals, or other teams in the West? We shall see. I do have a lot of confidence in Mike Brown and this roster right now, but this opportunity is so rare, and that's why the Knicks got to jump on it, because this can set up the Knicks for the next 3 to 5 years to be a championship contender every single season and level them up. And it's like a weird spot that they're in, because it's not like we need to be saved. And I said this on the live stream this week as well on the channel. It's not like the Knicks are like bad and we need help. The Knicks are a great team. They got talent. We're winning basketball games. We're one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, if not the best in my eyes. Obviously, Detroit is the first seed, all that. You got to give them credit where it's due, but I think this Knicks team doesn't necessarily need Giannis, but oh boy, would it help go after and win the whole thing, the NBA title. So you guys let me know where you stand in the comment section down below. It's going to be a wild next month or so, because this is going to stretch out. If there's going to be a lot of rumors coming out, we don't know what's right, what's wrong. But in this one, I wanted to break down a hypothetical trade, and I wanted to get your guys' thoughts in the comments. As always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you did not already. And, of course, a big shout-out to Sleeper for being a proud sponsor of Knicks Media all season long. If you guys have not checked them out by now, what are you waiting for? You can use my code Knicks and get a 100% deposit matched up to $100 by signing up with Sleeper. You guys get a lot of fun things, and you get $20 for free as well without even making a deposit. So make sure you guys go check them out. You can win up to 100x your money. And they got a lot of fun things happening on the Sleeper app. And comment down below a Statue of Liberty emoji if you stayed to the end of the video. I'm out of here, folks. Let's go, Knicks. I'll see you next time. Peace.